What up, Hayes? Hayes highlights. Alright, I'm gonna redo your video, big dog, because the other one's too long. Yeah. That's a smooth sounds of tone 202 right there. Smooth shame. Okay, Hayes. Broham. Sorry, you guys know I got allergies. It's crazy. Alright. So, Hayes has been asking for this video for the longest. Hayes highlights, or B25. He's like, oh, I'm still here, man. Just changed my name. I appreciate you for hanging around, big dog. Big D-dog. Hayes is one of the only people who is interested in my music. So you NBA fans are just going to have to hold on, because this dude has been around for a minute. And I appreciate all of my subscribers, especially when you ask me to do a video. And you might be the only person to watch this, Hayes, but you know what? That's us. We broing up. We broing up. You know what I'm saying? I don't mind broing up. You know what I'm saying? So you were interested in music history. All right, Hayes, so I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm biased when it comes to my music history. Of course, I grew up, African American. I grew up in the hood, for the most part, and then I, gravitated towards a nicer area. But nonetheless, my experience with music was different than your normal, I guess, stories. I grew up exposed to different cultures of music, even when you were so-called not supposed to. What I mean by that is, I grew up around a lot of different, type of cultures, anywhere from American Indian to, white people to, so people had their different flavors. And it was a little white dude who introduced me, a little black dude who introduced me to Kiss. And when I first heard Kiss, I was like, why would I listen to, a bunch of dudes running around in high heels, with masks, with paint on their face and whatnot? Like, what am I gonna get out of that? You know what I'm saying? I don't think I'm gonna do that. But he was like, yo, you just gotta listen to him. His name is Timmy. He had asthma. I always felt sorry for Timmy, because he was a little dude and he would always struggle to breathe. And I'd be like, I wish I can help you. I had asthma too, but he had chronic asthma. So it was my little dude. I kind of looked after him as much as I could. And, I was always the dude who, I'd listen to people and talk to Tim. I'd be like, Tim was like, yo, Kiss all the way. I was like 12. So I started listening to Kiss and I fell in love with Beth. The song by, I think, Peter Criss, the drummer. And I really, I actually played with the guitar a little bit during that time too. And so I really got into rock ballads, and I really enjoyed rock ballads. Guns N' Roses, Meatloaf, Bette Midler. I have even had the privilege of going to, I even listened to Bobby Vinton. Bobby Vinton back in the day. And little Clay Aiken. But that's more current. Let's see, back in the day, I was listening just to a lot of different music, but when I got into my teens, hip-hop hit really hard. Sugar Hill Gang, UTFO, Fat Boys, Skinny Boys, Roxanne, the real Roxanne, Roxanne's grandmother, Roxanne's a man. I kind of found out that there was really just one Roxanne. It was a story about a light-skinned chick named Roxanne. She's like, I'm the real Roxanne. And there was another phony Roxanne who was Roxanne Shante. Biz Markie, African Bambaataa bring all those beats, and introduce the hood to all those beats. But y'all get funky. Uh, hit the real, jump out the seat, check your body, scream. So that hit, and then hip hop branched into breakdancing because it's something that, African American kids was doing in the hood, and then it branched out to just the hoods. Then it got into, it just went worldwide now, you know what I mean? But in middle school and in high school, when I told people I listened to Guns N' Roses, it's like, yeah, I mean, like, what are you doing listening to Guns N' Roses? So I listened to a lot of Run DMC, sold 15 million albums. Got kind of lightweight offended when Run DMC did a little thing with Aerosmith. I was like, that's our music. But then hip hop was not about the color; it was about the culture. And once I understood that, it was like this could be anybody's culture, anybody's struggle. Anybody can go out there and break dance and get free just for the moment. And that's what we did. We got free. Waving and whatnot. I suck at it now, but we was So there's a little music background. And then, I went to Paris, saw a guy playing in the subway. So eventually I got me a guitar. I started playing the guitar. And when I moved to Atlanta, I saw a guy in the subway with a guitar. He had everybody's attention. I was like, I want that. I want to get everybody's attention just like that. So I picked up a guitar, taught myself how to play for the most part. Had a couple lessons, but most part, I just was, I started writing songs about, ex-girlfriends and, excuse me, and ex-girlfriends and whatnot who I couldn't stand. And when I started writing those songs, a lot of them just came out really sad. I was writing them right in front of them too, like, I can't stand you, Uh, Nonetheless, hold a second. You guys know I got allergies. So, I just pretty much got the guitar, and then I went out on the circuit, start playing the guitar and all kind of places, that would, you could sign your name and then play. I wrote a bunch of stuff, just songs that I just decided to write. You can also listen to some of my music on CD Baby. All you have to do is just go to Just Right There. Just Google Just Right There, and my name will pop up, Anthony L. Powell. You can also check out my book, which nobody bought. It's called The Sorrowed King. It's unedited. It's on Lulu.com. It's called The Sorrowed E.D. King on Lulu.com. And my album is Just Right There. Google that. But music you're listening to here is mine. So basically, as far as the music process, how I pretty much make my music. All right. One of the things I do. All right. One of the things I do as far as music is concerned is I get inspired by the moment, of course, like most songwriters do. Well, okay, let me say this. I realize that a lot of times it's a spirit that's giving me these words. It's the spirit of the moment. And it could be any spirit. It could be a good or a bad spirit. And I'm just like, I'm not writing about that, because I used to write a lot of stuff. And one person said, all your songs sound so sad. Because the spirit that was in me was saddened by being constantly heartbroken. And when I heard that, I started writing love songs. I was writing love songs and I wasn't in love. I was just writing about an imaginary person that I fell in love with. And then I end up falling in love with somebody who fit the songs. And she's gone too. But nonetheless, the feeling of love never left me. You know what I'm saying? As far as what those songs was concerned, I wrote a really cool song called Valentine's Day. It's on YouTube. And that song hit. It was so complete as far as verses is concerned. And it was about basically, I imagine, uh, a young man, young lady getting together and falling in love almost immediately. And every Valentine's Day, this dude was like awkward because he never really knew how to express himself. But he knew that he loved his wife, and that wife knew that like, look, I'm not good at holidays and birthdays and all that, but all the stuff I do for you all through the year, every year on end, you already know what it is, you know. But he didn't know how to express it. So, he pretty much told her, I told you I'd have and hold you, and uh, I told you I'd have and hold you until the day we reach that resting place. I love you more than I show you. So I decided every day was Valentine's Day. I forgot my own words. Kiss and hold it. I forgot my own words, but I haven't sang in a while because I don't sing in the circuit anymore. But nonetheless, when she heard that song, she was just like, wow, that is such a deep love song. So she would pick up on a couple of my songs and she would, be like, she'd come over and be like, sing to me. Because I had a lot of songs that were just about, made her feel good. So the more of the story is I switched up just because someone said you can't keep you can't keep writing these songs. I so I would go out and play, go out and open up for groups and stuff like that, small groups, and just had fun. And anyways, so I retired from all that and decided I'm just gonna do digital music. And some of the music, you've heard, it's just digital, and I've written some of it. But then I start thinking, I'm never gonna be an artist, so I'll write for other people. Give it to them. So I write all kind of stuff because I have all kind of influences. I don't really have just black. I have a little Avril Lavigne in me. Everything that I wanted. You know what I'm saying? Madonna, Michael, Prince. I grew up with all that. Talking Heads. Whip It Good. Sugar Hill Gang. Barcades. I grew up with all that lovely written music, even goofy songs like Muskrat Love. Sounds like Muskrat Love, like, oh my god, like Captain and Tennille. And they had their stick, the Beatles. I grew up listening to all that really, really, really good music, just beautiful songwriters. So I have all of that in me, and I could write songs pretty much when I feel like it because I have so much influence. So I make these corny beats up, and then I'm like, what am I gonna do with this? And if I don't do nothing with them, I'm like, I'm not gonna do nothing. But then I come back to it maybe a year later, maybe a couple days later. You know what I'm saying? And say, okay, that's what I want to do. And then I go ahead and put it out there on SoundCloud. You can go to SoundCloud, Tone 202. And yeah. So here's some of my stuff on SoundCloud. I'm going to end up doing something with the song. I'm just not sure what. don't have allergies. Uh, uh, uh. So anybody can get a hold of this and do something with it. R&B singer, rapper. You gotta feel it, you know. I even tried a little trap music. I'm not really good at it. But the challenge of producing it. Uh, oh, oh, Mr. Hayes. Oh. Sometimes you gotta do that though. You gotta put yourself in Rick Ross's, situation. You gotta be like, what would Rick Ross listen to? You know, what would the latest artist listen to? And that's how you gotta produce. What was Snoop Doggy Dogg like? If you're like, oh, Snoop's old. Snoop is old, but he's one of the greatest musicians. He's one of the greatest artists there has ever been. And one of the reasons why Snoop is so great is because he's timeless. Snoop Dogg can come out right now with an album and it will crack you in the head. It will be all over the airwaves and it'll be dope. LL Cool J's another one. You just don't mess with L. Kumo D found that out, and a couple other people. You don't mess with L. L will end your career. You don't mess with L at all. He's still at your head nod in the club. You know what I'm saying? Leave this alone. Hey! Trying to see how much time I need. Hey, let me stop this music. Mr. Hayes, you got the gonna do it with me. Yeah, you feel that? Do you feel like you can grab the mic and be like, yeah, I'm the damn the bit, talk to the dog, heard the bit, yeah. Start spitting all kind of gibberish. Somebody will buy it. Put it on SoundCloud. Somebody will buy it. You see what they listen to now? Lil Uzi Vert. You know what I'm saying? They listening to dudes. You have no idea what they saying. None. So you got to if you want to start writing and producing for these people, whatever nonsense. Whatever nonsense, something in the hood. Whatever. You gotta do it, man. You got to do it. If you want to write, for these dudes, for whoever. Hey, you gotta write for these people. You know what I'm saying? You gotta do it. You know what I'm saying? I threw this song together one night for just a young dude. I thought he's gonna come through and get on it. Jump on the track. You gotta make that face too. Hey, let me stop the music. You gotta make that face too. Hayes, Highlight B25, whatever you call yourself now. You gotta make that face. You gotta make this face like, you got. Hey, if you don't, you ain't in it. You got to be rocking like, you got to, did you hear that? You got to look around like there's somebody else there, like, you know what I'm saying? Point at it like, ain't nobody there. You got to do that. You got to feel yourself when you start making this music, because nobody else is going to feel you if you don't feel it yourself. You ain't like, I'm about to, this is about to hit the club. Oh, did you? You know, it could be whack to everybody else, but it don't matter. Because to you, it's the jam. That's all there's to it. Little piano. Beat breaks. I'll get into some breaks and measures here in a minute. 16 bar. Verse, chorus, notes. I'll do a quick little tidbit on that. But yeah, you got to do that. Okay, listen to this. Stop it right there. When you're listening to this song I wrote for somebody like Adam Levine. This love has taken control of me. She said goodbye too many times before. Got a lot of that dude. What is the something 5 or whatever? And you got your Ben Folds 5. You know, you got guys like that. You got your Nickelback. That's all you got to do is for Nickelback. Just throwing in a harmony in there. There's some Nickelback. It's hard to say it's... I've never thought about no man sleeping. You get your Nickelback in there somewhere. You just toss some Nickelback in there. It done. I don't know what they saying. But you know, you throw some of that in there. Little Bon Jovi. Has the same sound. Same song, the same notes. If you listen to all their songs, because they sing in the same key. They really don't get out of key. You know what I'm saying? If you want to get people who are going to get out of key, meaning they'll change the key in a song, you got to listen to somebody like Queen. You know, Queen might do that. You know, Queen might mess around. You know, back in the day when they was messing around, they would, gotta moosh, because they were doing all kind of harmonies. Thunderbolts and lightning, Galileo, baby, go let me go. And that was a 4-man harmony they did. It sounded like a whole orchestra. It was awesome. Hold on a second. You guys know I got allergies. Hold on. Yeah. Mamma mia, mamma mia, mamma mia, let me go. Let me go. I see a little man. Yeah, Freddie Mercury. But so this song is somebody like Adam Levine or somebody like that. Or a little, you drink too much. You're too much. It's my dude too, so listen to this. Little synthesizer. Stay on key. Give it to him. Got that lead verse. Singing or singing. Even Rihanna could do some of this. Still singing it. So you gotta count your 16 bars. You gotta count your 16 bars. When your breaks come in, you build your song back up slowly, and then you... Yeah. break, all kinds of stuff. Build the song back up. When you're writing a song for somebody, you build it back up. You know what I'm saying? You gotta break it down, build it up. So, when the song comes back in, the crowd, the crowd's gonna be like, and then they hit the verse and hit the chorus. When they hit the chorus, dun 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 chorus still going. Some people will sing the chorus like Black Eyed Peas. Black Eyed Peas will sing a doggone chorus through the majority of the song. You got the people like Ozzy Brothers. I mean, some of those, Cool in the Gang, opened up with the chorus. Oh, yes, it's ladies' night, and the feeling's right. Oh, yes, it's ladies' night. Oh, what a night. They opened up with the chorus. Girls from the world. You know what I'm saying? Opened up, with the chorus. So it depends on how you want to rock it. Black Eyed Peas, they open up with a chorus. Let's get it started, huh? Let's get it started in here. Let's get it started, huh? Let's get it started in here. You know what I'm saying? My loves, my lovely lady loves. Check it out. You know what I'm saying? Because the hook, it hooked them. The chorus and the hook is the same thing. You got the verse and then your chorus or your hook. It's the same thing. And if the hook, they call it the hook because it hooks you in and gets you to sing it all the time. That's why it's called the hook. But Black Eyed Peas mastered that. That song, Let's Get It Started, still jams today. Somebody is playing it right now. Somebody downloaded it right now. They'll make millions and millions of dollars after that song, well after they're long gone. I mean, I don't know what they're doing now, but they're just ridiculous. That they were so good at that. will.i.am was such a good writer when it came to just, you keep running, building up the song, running, and getting the crowd hyped. It's just, it all depends on, how you want to do things. You know what I'm saying? Okay. I told you, hey, let me stop the music. Listen, Hayes, let me tell you this one more time. You gotta make the face, you gotta rock your head, and you got to say, It got to be in here. There's a space right here where it all comes from. You know what I'm saying? And then you know what I'm saying? It's not like it's like it's in here. That means it's in here, gestating into something good. You know what I'm saying? It's in here working it out. It's like boom, like what's it? There's something in there. Boom, bam. It's like somebody else got to hear this because this feels good to me. It's identifiable. It's transferable. It's, it's palpable. It's contagious. You know what I'm saying? It's like, does anybody recognize what's happening in here? And the answer is they don't until you let them know. And then you hit them with something. You just like, oh man, I that's just how it is. you got rock with them hands. you got meaning too. There's that point. Ain't nobody here. Yeah, you gotta be like, what? That was dope. It might be only dope to you, but it's sick. If it gets you to rocking, put in your little iPad or your little, Walkman or whatever, Walkman, whatever you got, download it into yourself and just rock out to it every day. It'll make you feel good. Like, I made this. This came through me. This spirit channeled this energy through me, and this is what it came out to be. Boom. This is my variation of it. You just might want to be like, what's some light skinned girls and some Kelly Rollins? You know what I'm saying? You just might want to get on it like that. And some music you can't. You got some shades on this. You don't want it with me, Hayes. You got to throw some shades on to listen to some of your music. You got to throw some shades on when it's done. You be like, that's fresh. You know what I'm saying? Hey. Now, this is a good gospel song. I can hear some Mary Mary on this, killing it in the 2-part harmony. It's just so clean for gospel. All that verse right there. Just all that clean, just all that open space for verse.